You know, there's something that can be said about growing older and wiser. You get to reminisce a little bit, and Chris Sadowski, your day's coming. Um, we had this conversation yesterday. But I can tell you, every time I come out here, having been born and raised here, how many of you know that Eastern Airlines used to fly out of this airport? See, I know. How long ago was that? And I can remember coming through the terminal as a child, because I was taking our first flight out, and it was a little tiny thing that the suitcases went through. And it really wasn't security, it was just to get them to load it onto the plane. And of course, as you walked out, you then saw your suitcase going onto the plane. And I thought, boy, one day we're gonna grow up, and we're gonna be one of those big airports, because we were flying into Atlanta. Our day's coming. It is, we may not have all that big commercial flights in here, but sometimes you have to ask yourself, is that really what you wanted? And I think now we've got finally what we do want. We've got a wonderful customs building that is going to be part of that transition as we move forward into the next generation. A little bit more about the customs. It's been here since 1979. No, it's been here actually longer than that. I think you're wrong, Stan. It's a port of entry, customs, and border protection facility since 1979.
Three people to blame.
There you go, there you go. Either that or just made myself really young. It is also the winner of the Pilot's Choice for the best U.S. customs location in 6 of the last 7 years. Treasure Coast International Airport welcomes anywhere from 5,000 aircraft and 20,000 passengers each year through this facility. It's newly renovated, a long time coming, but we've got here. There's many commissioners have gone in those treks up to Washington to make sure we got it here. It was a $2.7 million upgrade that utilized 80% funding from the Florida Department of Transportation, one of our great partners. Through a grant, it added over for a total square footage of 7,800 square feet. It was redesigned, the interior to allow more efficient passenger processing, including adding booths and larger screening areas. So as I said, we're moving into the big times. And it's a lot faster than West Palm and Orlando, think about it. All new phones, computers, and hardware were supplied, requested for the officers, and we are a dedicated global entry office. And as Stan had mentioned, you'll be seeing all new upgrades throughout the airport all around as we make the entrance coming in here in the parking. We are poised for success, and we are at the doorsteps of that success. And it's because of people and commitments from not only the Border Control and the customs offices, our federal partners and our state partners, that this has been accomplished. So I welcome you here today. Enjoy your day and understand what you're seeing today is just a glimpse into the future.
Anyway, thank you all for being here. This is a very important day for us. This new facility represents a future for us as well, and growth, and we hope it'll be a long-standing commitment between ourselves and our partnership with the community to bring in more flights, bring in more people, bring in more business, grow, okay? That's something we encourage, and this facility is beautiful. I'm very proud of it when we look at it. It has a lot of new innovations that some of our older facilities don't have yet, so it's a building to be very proud of. We also stand ready to defend our border from this position. We have search rooms, we have the equipment, the technology to look for radioactive sources, radioactive materials that could be brought in on a private flight or on a charter flight. We're looking for agriculture threats and biohazardous material. Skylar's an expert in that, and that's what we're here for as well. We're looking for documents, we're looking for fraud. As an agency, we're going forward with a lot of biometric technology now, and in the bigger airports, we're actually doing facial recognition and getting to a point where we will no longer need documents at the end of the day, that anywhere in the world, it's like those sci-fi movies that I like, where you just walk through and they're just watching you all the time, which may be creepy, but it's also good. It keeps imposters out. Just last week, we intercepted our first imposter at Dulles Airport using biometric technology. So it's a very exciting thing, and we are moving forward. We're going to be testing some new technology at this location. We were selected for that. So, you know, with cameras where we can read your face and tell if you actually match your documents without you even knowing it, allegedly. So it's very exciting times. We're also very, very excited that we're opening a Global Entry Enrollment Center here. And this is something that for the community, when we opened it at West Palm Beach, we thought it was a popular program. We didn't know that people would be flying in from all over the world just to go get their global entry enrollment, because it's really difficult to get an appointment. So we've had people drive from all over the United States to come down because we do walk-ins in Palm Beach, and we're going to do those here as well, giving people the opportunity to get in and get their global entry enrollment, which is good for 10 years. Or 5 years. 5 years, my mistake. But in the airports that don't have the biometrics and all this other stuff, you'll get front of the line privilege at any CBP location where you cross the border. So if you're coming in on a cruise ship or at a small airport or a large airport, global entry means you go to the front of the line. Okay, it means we trust you. So it's difficult to get in the program because it is a serious vetting, and that you do have to be a trusted traveler. And if we catch you with one mango, you're out for life. You can't get back in. So it's like it's a big deal. It really does mean you're trusted. So we're going to encourage everyone in the community to please enroll in the program. You can do it on the internet, and then it takes a few weeks for vetting, and then you'll have appointments here in Fort Pierce. But in addition to the appointments, we're going to open up for an hour a day for walk-ins. So that's when we really get busy, is people who want to get their card right away before they go on a trip. So we're very excited about it. You're all going to love it. We're going to do a soft opening for a few weeks. So all of our friends in this room, this will be your opportunity to try to get enrolled, and we'll hook you up before the appointments get all clogged up. So we welcome you. And I hope you all take a very good long look at the facility. It's beautiful. We have really cool search rooms and all that stuff. You know about that. But we hope to continue to have such a great partnership with the community. I want to thank everybody who was involved in the building of the rebuild. And look at how beautiful this is. I mean, it's a wonderful facility, and it's a great reflection on the community and on our agency and the federal government. So thank you very much. I also want to apologize. My boss, Director Sabatino, intended to be here, but she got pulled for Hurricane Florence. So a lot of resources are going in that direction now. So we're just happy that it didn't come to Florida, but we're going to be deploying people up there to assist post-hurricane, I'm sure. Yeah. So we're all praying for them that everything turns out okay, but it's a tough time for us. But anyway, thank you very much, and enjoy the tour. It's wonderful. Thank you.
I'm not a giddy type person, but I'm giddy over this. This is so special. We do have some thanks, and I tried to rewrite this several times to make it shorter or better. That's the lawyer in me, but I remembered that Charlotte is in marketing, and she did it better to begin with. And what we'd like to acknowledge is our appreciation for the Backus Museum and Gallery for the partnership that has allowed the county to display 7 Backus reproductions on the walls of this facility. They portray the beauty of our county through the eyes of the famous artist and the Florida Artist Hall of Famer A.E. Beanie Backus. They also convey a special message of the rich arts, culture, and history that we have in Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, and St. Lucie County. I think they're wonderful. They turned out just magnificent. They go in this building. So thank you very much. The other thing is, as you've seen, we have worked with Customs over a period of years to display visitor information in the lobby and processing area. It's a perfect place to catch people as they come through, and we'll continue to do that as this becomes a destination. My final remarks are these. I got my enrollment card. I brought it. Yeah. I got mine at Orlando International Airport, as did my wife and my daughter, and we don't have 12,000-foot runways here at Treasure Coast International like Orlando yet. But we have an acclaimed customs operation, and today we have a global entry enrollment center, and ours is just a few easy steps from free parking. So we have one on MCO. Absolutely, absolutely. It's a wonderful resource, not just for our community, but for our region. And visibility for an airport that's truly coming of age. It's the new Treasure Coast International Airport. My hope is that as our residents travel the world after they enroll here, they'll remember they always take a little piece of Fort Pierce and St. Lucie County with them. Shall we cut a ribbon? Yeah. Thank you.
Got it.